This time, it's all about on the slope. Are you ready to face the fear? Three years ago, I went back to my hometown. Near my family's house, there's a rather steep hill about 328 feet long. On either side of the road, there are embankments, with a stone wall about 3 feet high to prevent people from falling off. You know how there's that time of day when the sunset makes everything look dim? I happened to be walking up that hill during such a time because I had some errands. Since it was that time of day, and my hometown is in the countryside, there were no other pedestrians apart from me. Then, at the top of the hill, I saw a woman with long hair standing with her back to me. It was normal for someone to just stand there, but something about her caught my eye and I couldn't look away. Even as I got close enough to make out that the woman was wearing a faded light pink suit, I continued to watch her back. And the woman didn't move an inch. Her hair fluttered in the wind, though. As I got about 33 feet near, and was just about to look away, thinking enough was enough, the woman's head suddenly dropped backward 180 degrees. I was startled and took a step back. I couldn't see her face, but maybe it was better that way. Moreover, with her back still turned, though her face was now facing me, she started walking towards me briskly. I turned and started running down the hill. Since it was downhill and she was just walking fast, I thought I could escape. However, as I ran, I realized she seemed to be catching up to me. Sure enough, with loud footsteps, she caught up to me, and then passed me by. When she passed, a shiver ran down my right arm and cheek. Still, I thought I had escaped, and stopped to catch my breath, and then my breath stopped. The woman was standing at the bottom of the hill. Just like before, with her back to me. Her head was back to normal. Just like I feared, once again her head dropped back and she started walking towards me. I thought, this has to be a joke, and turned to run back up the hill. I was definitely slower than before, thinking she would easily catch me, but she didn't come as quickly. I could hear her footsteps though. With about 33 feet to go before the hill's exit, I wondered if I was safe this time. Right after I thought that, the woman passed me again. Looking up, sure enough, she was at the top, waiting with her back to me. Resigned, I turned and raced down the hill again, and did that loop twice, until I was absolutely exhausted and decided to take drastic measures. I climbed over the wall and descended the embankment. In hindsight, I should have done that from the start. I slid down about 16 feet but managed to keep going. When I got back to the hill, I peeked over the wall fearfully, but the woman was gone. However, the idea of going back onto the road was too uncomfortable, so I walked home along the embankment. To this day, I'm still a bit wary of hills. That was the first and last time I ever ran with all my might down a hill. This time, you did a great job with the hill sprint. Next time, try to use your head more. Escaping requires strategy too. Anyway, who was that woman? Was she practicing for a shuttle run? Good job, and see you next time.